Hi guys, it's Fentony. This is going to be my episode 5 Eastwatch Daenerys Targaryen prediction video. There will be spoilers from episode 4, but I'm sure all you guys have seen it by now. But I will be making predictions, so there could be potential spoilers for the future. Daenerys was fantastic in episode 4, and I hope this continues. I loved her scenes with Jon Snow in the cave, and the battle when she rides Drogon is one of the best action scenes in the entire series. I still get chills when Drogon appears with the Dothraki, and then Daenerys commands him with Dracarys. So episode 5 is going to be based around the aftermath of the Field of Fire 2.0, when Daenerys destroyed the Lannisters with fire. So Daenerys won this battle, but what's next for her? In the trailer, she's asking the survivors to bend the knee. She must be talking to Randyll Tarly, who I think will decline this offer as he's already sworn himself to Cersei. He will be burnt alive as punishment and to make an example out of him. But what about his son Dickon? I would prefer it if Dickon did survive, as I kinda like him, especially after episode 4. But I can imagine he will side with his father, as it seems he respects him and will follow him no matter what. So the Tarlys are dead, but what about the men? I hope Daenerys doesn't burn the Tarly men, as it's not their fault that their lord didn't bend the knee to her. So what does Dany do now? Does she advance to King's Landing, or does she head back to Dragonstone? We have seen her in the trailer confront Jon Snow with Drogon at Dragonstone, so she must go there. She is going to get a big shock when Drogon allows Jon Snow to get close to him, or maybe touch him. Will she start getting suspicious about Jon Snow? Why do my dragons like him? We know the answer, but she doesn't. I don't know when Daenerys will find out that Jon Snow is actually her older brother Rhaegar's son, which would mean that Jon Snow is Daenerys' nephew and future lover. The dragons liking Jon might seal the deal for Dany. It's obvious that Dany and Jon like each other, and I think they will eventually get together. We also saw in the trailer that Daenerys has been told by Jon Snow that Bran has seen the White Walkers marching towards Eastwatch. Daenerys said she wants to fight against the White Walkers after Jon bends the knee. I don't think Jon has bent the knee right now, but it seems like Daenerys has actually agreed to fight the White Walkers. Jorah is also on his way back to Dragonstone, and we know this from episode 3. It'll be nice to see him back with Daenerys, but will she grant him his old position as chief advisor? I can imagine Daenerys is going to be very happy that Jorah is cured of the greyscale, but it might take some time for him to make it up to her for spying on her. He did save her life twice, and she did say, "I want you to go and get the cure and then come back to me." We know Jorah will follow Daenerys to the end of the world, but it will be interesting to see how Jorah and Jon Snow get on. I do believe this is Jon Snow's last episode at Dragonstone for now, and he should be making his way up to Eastwatch. It will be interesting to see how Jon and Daenerys act towards each other when Jon Snow leaves. They're not going to kiss and hug each other, but I can imagine both of them will be a bit upset to leave. So what do you think? What's next for Daenerys? Will she burn the survivors if Randyll Tarly doesn't bend the knee? And what's her reaction going to be when Drogon is friendly towards Jon Snow? And what about Jorah? Will he get his old job back? And how do you feel about Daenerys? Is she going a bit too far with, burning everyone? Or will she show restraint? As Jon Snow did say, she has a good heart. And yes, I look at Daenerys' heart all the time. So leave all your Daenerys Targaryen predictions for episode 5 in the comments below. There will be more videos this week building up to episode 5, so if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button to make sure you get those. And if you enjoyed today's video, please leave a like on it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.